Yeah, my name is Mateo Althaus. I'm a freshman at Georgetown University. I used to live in Tennessee, so I used to actually play soccer in Dalton, Georgia, which was like a small Latino community. It was basically like everybody in there was, immigrant or immigrant families. So actually, like it when I intern at Hacienda, like it reminded me a lot of Dalton, like the kids and everything. So that was kind of my experience playing soccer, and I played there for a while as well. I mean, I loved playing soccer. I love running track, but I think that like obviously not necessarily at a high school level, but at a pro level, athletes have a lot of power, and they can use that like in ways to really change their communities in ways that might not have been before. And so for me, when I had the Gatorade opportunity, I just thought it was a very unique thing because as much as like winning a prize after a race or winning a medal is like very self gratifying, to like have an organization be willing to donate a large amount of money to a community that actually needs it is like very important for me. And I think that was like a great, especially with the pandemic. I think for me, like I wanted to be more involved in community work, and the pandemic was hard to figure that out because I had been a little bit involved in Hacienda my sophomore year or the summer before um, the pandemic, and then it slowed down. So for me to have the opportunity again to like do something for a community that like I've worked with and that means a lot to me was a great like I think Gatorade is a great organization to be doing that, because I think that sports like is a great pastime and everybody enjoys it to a certain degree, but there are like larger implications, and there's a lot of money and power in sports that can be distributed to places that could really use it. Especially like when I interned with Hacienda, um, it just reminded me a lot of that. And I think when the Gatorade opportunity arose, like I thought it was a very cool thing to do because um, I think I always want to be like cognizant of kind of how what opportunities are presented to me, and also realize like there's another world outside of like whatever I do, and to try to stay connected with that. And this was like an opportunity for me to do that, so I was pretty grateful that I got to be that, and going forward I would like to do it more consistently. So I still think there's work to be done, but I'm happy at least I got uh, the opportunity to give back to Hacienda for a little bit. As an intern, I helped with the after school coordinating at Via de Mariposas, and I did that through my summer of sophomore year. Um, it was really just kind of like interacting with the kids in the afternoon, and that was the majority of what I did. And I really enjoyed it, and I was sad that I couldn't do it again because obviously the with the pandemic, it's hard to do in-person stuff like an after-school program. So um, yeah, that's kind of how it all started for me at Hacienda, and I wanted to keep that relationship going forward. I'm thinking, I think after I love being an athlete and I'm going to enjoy my time in college. I think afterwards I don't see myself um, doing it competitively. I think I want to do a new chapter in my life. I would like to do something involving community work. Um, I'm not sure what that is yet, and I'm still kind of figuring it out here. But I definitely know that at some point in my life, I would like to be involved, um, whether it's occupationally or just like having some devoted time of my life to be to doing community work and involving myself, because I think there's a lot to be done, and also I really like organizations like Hacienda, and I think those are more of those are needed. So definitely after college, I would like to at least involve myself somewhat like that, and maybe do a few internships during college as well. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I appreciate it. I mean, it means a lot, but for me, like, it was not too much. Like, I just thought that at the least I should apply because, um, like, as I said, when just like playing in Dalton, like it reminds me a lot when I've interned at Via de Mariposas. Like, it was kind of a lot like what I remember, but because I was a kid, I kind of didn't notice. Like I was just playing sports. But like as an older like kid mentoring younger kids, like it's more meaningful to me. So it was just cool that I could even apply. I didn't know what to expect, but like it's kind of crazy that they saw that and they liked it. So I'm happy that the kids can get new uniforms. I think that's pretty cool. So muchas gracias. Thank you.